So in some sense, the trend in web pages from the in the beginning, it was only really technical people who could make their own web pages. And now it's getting easier and easier to just make use of sites that exist to put up a web page of your own. Could you
Yes.
imagine social networking somehow going that way as well, where people can just, try out and make their own little social networks, just like blogs?
So people go on things like Twitter because you have so many people who you can actually mine information from. Like that's what people do when they use the search tags on Twitter or on Facebook or on Google Plus, is actually that you're mining the social network. You're getting information from the network itself, not just from web pages. So creating your own, unless there's a specific use for it. So let's say you were doing a medical practitioners network in the USA, maybe that would be useful because then you already have a target audience. But just making a general social network will probably be harder and harder as time goes on because the big ones will unfortunately steamroll over the other ones. But it's interesting though with the blogs and being able to come up with your own blogs now, there's more and more tools now to integrate them into social networks. So right now when I do blog, it actually posts everything everywhere on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Google Plus. And while you go to the blog, you can actually then share from all these different networks. So the web is becoming more social. I don't think the need to create new social networks is that big unless you already have a target audience that you can actually reach.
Do you have a feel for the direction these trends are taking us? What do you think the future of crunching social networks might look like?
What I've learned, I guess, in the last year or so is that everything is experimental. The people try it out and then you see what works and some things don't work. So the future is unwritten. I really can. There's going to be a lot of innovation in the next few months to a year, because there's a big battle as you see a lot of social networks now are starting to get tied into a lot of other products that are being put out on the internet.